Okay, so welcome everyone. Welcome to the second week of the award ceremony. As you know, I'm Lynn Mayo, CEO of RePicture. So first of all, I want to celebrate the success we had in week 2, another successful week of the summer program. Just going to go over some highlights from the week. We'll spend most of the time on awards, do our weekly drawing, and then talk about upcoming awards. So some of the highlights so far. We now have about 60 people that have made it onto our leaderboard. 51 people have added their story at more than 50%. And this week we had 29 projects nominated for awards this week. So you guys were busy, so appreciate that. For some statistics as far as the schools with the most representation on the board, tied for third. We have another college actually added this week, or tied for third. We have Oberlin College, Stony Brook University, and Villanova tied for third. Tied for second with the most representation on our leaderboard is Prairie View A&M University and University of Houston. And once again, the winner is Gettysburg with the most representation on our leaderboard. So congratulations to Gettysburg. As far as the most representation on the major, so we have in third place is chemistry. So good job, all you chemistry majors. Second place was civil engineering. And first place. The most representation on the leaderboard is biology. So again, recommend you invite your friends to join the program. So on to the awards ceremony. And let me go over to the red carpet here. So what you're all here for, the awards ceremony. So welcome to week 2 of the RePicture Awards. We're very excited to have I just want to talk first about those awards that people submitted. However, they are currently being reviewed by professionals. And so therefore, we're not going to announce the winners of these awards this week because we need to have the professionals do their reviews and give their suggestions or their selection on the winners. So under review this week by structural engineers and architects will be the AISC Early Skyscraper Award. And congratulations to the nominees. Again, next week we'll know who the professionals have selected as the winners. Also, the AISC module construction for affordable buildings is currently under review by professionals, and congratulations to the nominees. Come back next week and we'll let you know the winners. And the last AISC award, the Steel Bridge Type Award. Again, the structural and architectural engineers are in the process of reviewing those. And congratulations to the nominees, as well as the Water Environment Federation is currently reviewing the nominees for that award. And so, again, congratulations to all the nominees. So this here shows the awards that we will be giving today, and I'll let you read through and look through those awards. So we're going to start with the best profile. So the best profile goes to the author of a complete and engaging profile that details the writer's STEM journey. In order to qualify for this, you need to have your project and profile 100% complete. So actually 3 students based on different levels of experience will receive the award, and they will get recognition to be able to add to their resume and their profile. So for the best profile by a high school student, the winner is Chalissa P. Chalissa is a high school student who says she hopes to create solutions for patients, providing effective medicine at its highest. So congratulations to Chalissa. The best profile for graduation more than 1 year. And the winner is Caroline Junker. So Caroline goes to Franklin and Marshall, and she talks about how she loves the intrinsic nature of science, that is to progress and continue evolve our knowledge. So congratulations to Caroline. And our last best profile is for those graduating in less than 1 year. So our more senior students. And for that, the winner is Salma Shahin. So Salma goes to the University of Houston, and she wants to always remain someone who values the beneficial knowledge and strives hard to attain it, apply it, and pass it on to others. So congratulations to Salma. So with that, Lauren Murphy. Lauren is our communication manager. She is going to give the Best International Project Award.
Yep, thanks, Lauren. Great, so for our Best International Project, this award goes to a project outside of the US that is well written, detailed, and presented in a creative, unique, or interesting way. And the winner of this project will get recognition and bragging rights. So let's see our nominees for this week. We have Internet Balloons Over Kenya by Helen St. John, OVCA2 gene, an ovarian cancer suppressor gene by Diana Varela Ache. We have Neglected Tropical Diseases in Tropical and Subtropical Regions by Daniela Ruiz, Origin, Transmission, and Characteristics of Human Coronaviruses by Margaret Wu, Anion Recognition, the Fingerprint of Thiourea Organocatalysis by Elizabeth Rigby, Spaceflight Effects on Cerebrospinal Fluid in the Brain by Kyla Letko, Antimicrobial Biocompatible Hydrogel by Sam Kearney, and The Onion Router by Frederick Segon-Nkum. And now for this week's winner, for 3 winners of this week, the International Project Award goes to Helen St. John for her project, Internet Balloons Over Kenya. And Helen goes to Grinnell College in Iowa, and this project was about quality internet access in Kenya and expanding this internet access to both unserved and underserved regions in Kenya. This project uses internet balloons to act as service towers that last for over 100 days, and they are solar powered. So this helps to expand internet access in greater range and to also be a little bit more environmentally efficient and sustainable. So congratulations, Helen. Okay, our next international project winner, Margaret Wu. And Margaret did her project on the origin, transmission, and characteristics of human coronavirus. Margaret goes to Stony Brook University, and her project was about the easy transmission of coronavirus from human interaction and how scientists are looking for potential treatments and a vaccine. And something very interesting about Margaret's project that she mentioned was that scientists started looking in mice, but they found that the mice that were used in testing were not actually vulnerable to the infection, to coronavirus infection, because they weren't susceptible to the 2012 MERS disease. And so instead, they now use TALEN or CRISPR genetically modified hamsters or rats to test coronavirus to see how it replicates. So congratulations, Margaret, as our second international award winner. And then finally, for our last International Project Award, it goes to Frederick Segon-Nkum. And Frederick's project was on the Onion Router, commonly known as Tor. The Onion Router is a volunteer-run system that helps make internet use more anonymous. And although it was actually sponsored originally by the US Naval Research Laboratory, we are saying it is international because Frederick goes to the University of Cape Coast in Ghana. And the Onion Router was inspired by computer scientist, mathematician, who wanted to protect US intelligent communications and to conceal identities when talking across the internet, even when somebody is monitoring the network. So an example of this would be DuckDuckGo, if any of you have used that internet search engine. So congratulations to Frederick, Helen, and Margaret, and we look forward to seeing what awards come next week. Now off to Catherine, who's our data manager for the COVID-19 award.
Thank Thank you, Lauren. And the COVID-19 award goes to a COVID-19 related project that shows what disciplines contribute to battling the coronavirus. And the winner of this award will receive a $25 gift card. Here are the nominees for the COVID-19 award. We have COVID-19 testing via saliva samples by Lucy Bordeaux, Origin, Transmission and Characteristics of Human Coronaviruses by Margaret Wu, Collisions Powering Gamma Ray Bursts by Elizabeth Rigby, Structured Nanoparticle Usage to Combat Coronavirus, HIV, and Other Viruses by Tatum Welsh, Illinois Rapid Vent by Kyla Letko, and the Eleucid Telescope by Suhana Bamzi. And the winner is Tatum Welsh. Tatum goes to Gettysburg College, and her project was Structured Nanoparticle Usage to Combat Coronavirus, HIV, and Other Viruses. The project was about a recent study that combined nanoparticle technology with DNA and viral protein science to combat viruses, including the virus responsible for coronavirus. And I'll turn it over to Danielle, our Student Engagement Manager, for the Best Written Project.
All right, so for the Best Written Project Award, it goes to an exceptionally written project that's detailed, presented in a creative, unique, or interesting way. So the winner for this project, among other things, will receive recognition added to their resume and their profile. So there are many nominees for this project. Lucy Bordeaux has 2 projects nominated for this award: A Link Between Alzheimer's Disease and Negative Thinking, and COVID-19 Testing via Saliva Samples. Helen St. John also has 2 projects nominated: Pollinating Bubbles and Internet Balloons Over Kenya. Diana Varela Ache has the OVCA2 gene, an ovarian cancer suppressor gene. There's also the Hoover Dam Bypass Bridge, Arch Bridge by Salma Shaheen, the Malou Viaduct, Cable Stayed Bridge, also by Salma Shaheen, Neglected Tropical Diseases in Tropical and Subtropical Regions by Daniela Ruiz, Anion Recognition, the Fingerprint of Thiourea Organocatalysis by Elizabeth Rigby, Collisions Powering Gamma Ray Bursts, also by Elizabeth Rigby, Structured Nanoparticle Usage to Combat Coronavirus, HIV, and Other Viruses by Tatum Welsh, Illinois Rapid Vent by Kyla Letko, Spaceflight Effects on CSF in the Brain, also by Kyla Letko, Antimicrobial Biocompatible Hydrogel by Sam Kearney, The Onion Router by Frederick Segonakum, The Euclid Telescope by Suhana Bamze, and The CASP8 Gene, A Silent Guardian of the Cervix by Jennifer Pwak. And the winner is Helen St. John for her project on pollinating bubbles. A summary of this project is: in response to the decline of natural insect pollinators, researchers developed a soapy solution that can carry pollen to plants through floating bubbles. So this is definitely a unique and interesting project, and congratulations again to Helen for winning this award. And now Lynn is going to introduce the leaderboard winner.
So the leaderboard winner is a coveted prize because it goes to the person with the most points this week. And the points are based on the project submitted, referring friends, and the awards they won. Now we always do the 2 top winners. What they receive is a one-on-one session with professionals in their field. And so the winners are Diana Varela Achi and Helen St. John. Now, Diana had the highest number of points, and she's from Prairie View A&M University, and Helen had the second highest number of points from Grinnell College. So congratulations to the both of them, and we will be arranging for them to talk to professionals in their area of interest. So congratulations. And with that, Catherine will talk about the People's Choice Award.
Up next is People's Choice Award, and this award is special because it's voted on by your peers as their favorite project and write-up. And the winner is chosen by popular vote, and they will receive recognition added to their resume and profile. And we had quite a few nominees for this award as well. The first is Link Between Alzheimer's Disease and Negative Thinking by Lucy Burdell, Origin, Transmission, and Characteristics of Human Coronaviruses by Margaret Wu, Anti-MRSA Treatment for Pneumonia is Not Effective as Previously Thought by Caroline Junker, Water Sustainability in Space by Kyla Letko, Pagulika Harvard Life Lab at Harvard University by Taysir Al-Salahi, Hoover Dam Bypass Bridge, Arch Bridge by Salma Shaheen, Neglected Tropical Diseases in Tropical and Subtropical Regions by Daniela Ruiz, Collisions Powering Gamma Ray Bursts by Elizabeth Rigby, Structured Nanoparticle Usage to Combat Coronavirus, HIV, and Other Viruses by Tatum Welsh, Antimicrobial Biocompatible Hydrogel by Sam Kearney, The Onion Router by Frederick Sagona Coombe, The Euclid Telescope by Suhana Banzi, The CASP8 Gene, A Silent Guardian of the Cervix by Jennifer Kwok, Fifth State of Matter Created on the International Space Station by Alyssa Miller, Pollinating Bubbles by Helen St. John, and OVCA2 Gene, an Ovarian Cancer Suppressor Gene by Diana Varela Atje. And the winner is Diana Varela Atje for her project on the OVCA2 gene and ovarian cancer suppressor gene. Diana goes to Prairie View A&M University, and her project was about bioinformatics and how a single gene can lead to drastic changes in our body, including ovarian cancer. Congratulations, Diana. And Lauren will take over the weekly drawing.
Yep, thanks, Catherine. So today, sorry about that. So today we have the weekly drawing. All of the names in this lovely bowl. I hope you can see them. We had for the first 20 people who submitted projects this week, you have been entered. So now we will commence with our live drawing. Okay. And the winner for this week is Salma Shaheen. Woo! Congratulations, we will be in contact with you shortly about your $25 gift card. So thank you to everybody who submitted projects this week, and stop by next week as well. Submit next week to enter the drawing. And now back to Lynn.
So we had a lot of awards, but we still have another week coming up. So I'm going to quickly go over some of the opportunities that are coming up. Again, these are current and upcoming sponsors. Opportunities that are coming up in week 3. If you are interested in structural engineering or architecture, and you don't have to be a student studying it, but if you're interested in it, we have some awards coming up on Steel Bridge Award, a connector bridge, and sustainability in steel. So encourage people to submit on that. As well as we have unique opportunities where volunteers from AISC or basically talk to students about a project they've worked on. So we have a new award that we're announcing this week, and that is going to be the best interview for a steel design project. So if you want to interview, get to know, it's a great opportunity to network with structural designers or just learn more about what they do. You can sign up to be part of that interview. If you're interested or located in Washington, D.C., we're really excited for this first one. Design Green is a company located in D.C. Another one in the DC area, and this could be applicable to anyone worldwide, but it's an opportunity to learn about hidden STEM heroes in the nation's capital. So some of those underrepresented groups, African Americans who have helped design and build the nation's capital, you can write about that and win a $100 prize. If you're interested in the environment, again, the sustainability project, even if you are not able to cash in on the prize for the interview for a paid internship, we can still give you kudos to you. So look for more details talking about that award. There is that Sustainability in Steel Award, and then Water Environment Federation is sponsoring an award for water supply. So if you're interested in the environment, there are opportunities to research and get some great projects there. And then our theme awards next week, or this week, our theme is Best Innovation. So we're looking forward to hearing about innovation you all have done and innovations that you research. Also the Best STEM Research. So a lot of you have been looking at research documents. We'll have an opportunity to win an award specifically on research related projects. We're honored to announce for Analogy Plus is going to have an innovative application builder. And so if you do software, you do robotics, you do hardware, you basically build anything, we'd love to hear about your projects and opportunity to win an award from Analogy Plus. And big data for social justice that ties into next week's themes, but we want to give you plenty of time to go after this. And this is using big data to make some association with Social Justice Award. And we also are adding this week a most interesting project. Some of you have just submitted some really interesting projects. So we wanted to make sure we have an award to go specifically based on just those interesting projects. So again, go to our resources page. You can learn more details, and we'll continue to be adding some more information about awards for this week. So just want to quickly remind you that on Wednesday, we're going to have a webinar on doing good in STEM, and that's going to be a little different format. That's going to be very interactive. It's a Q&A session. So a lot of you indicated why you've gotten into STEM is because you want to do good. This is an opportunity to have a conversation with Dan Gillette, whose job is basically about doing good in STEM. And then we're very excited for next week. We'll have a webinar that's hosted by a number of AECOM staff. There'll be a panel about celebrating Black history and culture from a science and engineering perspective. So that's going to be a really exciting and interesting panel next week. And we continue to have all the other activities we have going on. Look for our emails, go to our site to get the activities going on. And hopefully you'll join us next week for the award ceremony. So with that, we want to thank you for attending the award ceremony, and we look forward to seeing you next week. So I also want to give a kudos to those of you who have referred a friend. It's actually worth 3 points in the leaderboard. And Diana Varela Ache has done a great job. She's actually referred 3 friends that have all completed their profile to 75% or more. So we want to welcome Jennifer, Denny, and Ashley to the program, and thank Diana for spreading the word about our program. Sam Kearney also invited Elizabeth Rigby, who has successfully completed a program, and Elizabeth's actually a winner from one of the winners from last week. And Hamat, a high school student, invited Millie, and Millie's participated. So again, we appreciate everyone who's invited a friend and all of you that have joined. We're just happy, very happy to have you.